instead there's a very subtle couple of frames in there, a bit like a fade, so that that instant tune is still recognizable as a channel change. And again, this impresses someone who has deep understanding of B2B platforms, but our customers just expect this, and we're finally able to deliver it for them, which is fantastic. Going back to the main menu. I've been using this platform for about a year, and I've had it at home for 4 months, but I still press the wrong button occasionally. The other area that we're very proud of, and we're working with a company called Think Analytics who provide recommendation systems, is the entire recommendation ecosystem. And it's much more than just this. This is, if you like, the pull bit. This is the conventional content recommendation zone that you see on Amazon, that you see on lots of entertainment and content offerings these days. And there's a timeout, of course, so it doesn't burn your TV or annoy your friends. So I'll quickly go back to that, and perhaps I'll have to talk a bit quicker. But the pull recommendation, as I say, is conventional, but it's still quite interesting. And here we have the suggested content, which is provided by the recommendation engine if the user has chosen to, based upon their viewing history. So when you first install this platform, it says, if you want, we can use your viewing history to provide you with fantastic content suggestions. And by the way, of course, at any time, you can turn that on or off via settings. And if you choose to have that, then we very simply, and in a totally private way, provide access to the recommendation engine to the data about your viewing to ensure that when you go into this section and you're into British news programming, maybe this is my box, or Pavarotti, it's right there for you based on your viewing habits. Now, of course, this is a box that's been on for a few hours in a show environment, so in the living room, this would really show stuff that's relevant to you because it would learn from your viewing and provide you with a fantastic experience. Now, that isn't the only form of recommendation. The other thing that consumers tell us they want is for experts to tell them what to watch, because, of course, the whole television industry is based on that, right? So you open a newspaper and people tell you what is good that day, that week on the platform. And we also do that here. So here are the films available on the platform today, which our experts, our editorial staff, consider to be most important for a consumer to enjoy. It's not just about clever technology, it's also about thinking about the consumer and how they want to consume content. And you saw me go past a number of different genre selections there, which our editorial staff are busy filling with content recommendations to help. Wow, we have a Conan fan in the editorial team. But you get the idea, and we've picked these particular categories because these are the ones which consumers tell us most resonate with them as being important in their content recommendation zone. However, recommendations is much more in this platform than just pull. It's also push, if you like, or it's relevance. So wherever you see what we call a showcase, there's one right here, if you've chosen to, again, it's generated by the recommendation engine and it's speaking to you about your personal viewing habits. It's not just eye candy that never changes, it's content, and it's offering you exciting, interesting content which we feel sure you're going to enjoy. So with this platform, we really developed 4 different pillars around which it revolves. The first is about freedom to move. It's about content mobility and being able to enjoy content on many different platforms. And as of today, it's on the set-top box, it's on the iOS platform, it's on the web. And in fact, we have 2 different iPad applications, one for all of our customers and the other very specific for customers to enjoy Horizon, which has the same user interface as the TV product, allows you to control the TV by swiping on your iPad screen. And I'm being told it's right here, right now, in the words of the song. So this iPad has that application on it, and as those of you that can see it, you can see that it has a very similar user experience. I'm not going to plug it into the screen. But it has a very similar user experience to the TV product. And if I go right here, if we've chosen the right iPad, because of course they're each paired to a different set-top box, I can select the menu control element right here. Sometimes hard to do upside down. Right there. And then, can I ask you, because I'm not looking, to cheer if something happens on the screen?
Yeah.
The project manager for the product is right there. Again, to a lay person, it's not impressive that I can swipe through that menu using my iPad. But to anyone that understands some of the plumbing we've had to do, it's truly amazing. And there's a number of people, including Amros right there, who are quite proud of achieving that. So as I was saying, there are effectively two iPad experiences. One for the Horizon customer, very tightly integrated with the TV experience. The other, which I showed you earlier, allowing a more web-like experience for you to enjoy and browse content on that device. I think it's probably worth mentioning, although I'm used to it, that you can watch all of the channels which I showed you on the other iPad device on that application, and all of the channels, if the internet connection was working on our browser, are also available on the web, and they are available to every UPC DTV customer. As I said before, if you choose for Horizon, then we tie everything together and create an amazing experience for you, but all of our customers can touch and enjoy this product now. So, on that note, I'll go back to the four pillars that I was describing. Content mobility, multi-screen. Content discovery, being able to find, I didn't even show you search, but you can all go to any of these pods and enjoy the product yourselves. Content discovery, including recommendations and search, and the EPG. Home networking, being able to bring your own content to the screen. I showed you that very briefly, but you're very free to talk to some of our experts and check it out in more detail on any of these boxes, which are all connected to UPC Nederland's live service. Each of these pillars has a different theme. The final one is applications. And together, those are the four pillars with which we bring an advanced video entertainment product for our customers. And as I say to my team often, this is the beginning of a journey, not the end. But as I said to all of you earlier, I hope it's one which you're going to call UPC Nederland and subscribe to in the next couple of days, once the phone lines have calmed down a bit, because they're very busy right now. Thank you for your attention. Please feel free to ask questions of anyone wearing a Liberty Global badge on the stand, and they can direct you to the right people. And as I say, all of the products I've shown you are live in these pods now. So go ahead and enjoy them. Thanks very much.